best kept secret.
Hi, this is Trainer Nick with Hit School. This is Trainer Kyle. Today he is going to be showing you the Triple C's workout. Triple C's, first part being compound superset, the pairing of two exercises back to back of similar movements but focus on opposite muscle groups, kind of like a chest press followed by a back row. Second part is going to be a compound exercise. Think of a total body exercise, pairing like a squat with like a shoulder press, something like that. Third part of the pattern is going to be a core exercise. Think of this as like the intermission, like the break for the workout, time for you to collect your breath, do whatever. It's just focus solely on the core. So pattern is going to go A, B, C, and D exercises. A and B kind of paired together. C is its own little hard thing. D being the core. So he's going to show you what's up, and that's it. You ready? Let's do it.
All right, guys. First exercise. We're going to go bent over rows.
Perfect. So he's going to put a slight bend in his knees, bend over from the hip, hip hinge forward. He's going to keep that back nice and straight, pinch his shoulder blades back while bringing his elbows up towards the sky. Kyle's only going to show you about like 5 or 6 reps per exercise, and then he's going to move forward and show you the next one. Next one is going to be the opposite of what he just did. It's going to be a chest press from the ground, feet straight up in the air. Do not cross your legs. He's going to pull the dumbbells down to the floor, have his elbows hit the floor, and press straight up in the air. So this is the exact opposite movement of what he just did. That's what the pairing is, and that's what makes it a compound superset. Next exercise is going to be a squat to press. Good. He's going to squat down nice and low. Drop those hips equal to or below his knees. And then he's pressing straight up in the air. It's okay for him at this moment to have momentum carry through his legs and up through his arms. Squat down, press, full extension. So that was a total body exercise, a compound exercise. Next one is going to a full sit-up with the dumbbell. So he's gonna have the dumbbell right by his chest. He's gonna exhale on his way up, make it easier for him to kind of collapse his solar plex. Good, perfect. What that's also going to do is make it hard for him to kind of pull himself up with his arms by holding the weight. His next exercise is going to be a dumbbell squat. Real simple. He's going to keep that chest up. He's going to drop down nice and low. Good. Perfect. From there, he's going to go kind of the opposite movement paired with that squat, which is going to be a deadlift. So he can keep that back nice and straight. He's going to have a slight bend in his knees, hip hinge forward. This is a straight-legged deadlift. So he's going to feel the stretch in his hamstring when he comes down. He's going to pause at the bottom. He's going to squeeze those glutes, and that's what's going to bring his back up nice and straight. He's going to come all the way up. He wants to sink those hands down to about mid-shin and then come up with it. That's his deadlift. Up next, he's going to have a burpee to a shoulder press. He's going to jump back, come forward, and then up with it. Good. He's going to tuck those hips in nice and low, pick that chest up before he stands up with it. So this is total body exercise. His whole body's getting worked out into this. He's going to have to stand using his legs. He's going to have to brace using his core, coming back up with his legs and then pressing above his head, obviously. Next up is going to be a plank. It's going to be an opposite arm leg extension. He's going to keep his body nice and straight, not letting his hips rock at all. Extend his arms straight ahead and legs straight up in the air. Alternating each side. Each side counts as 1 rep. Do not let those hips rock. You want to keep your core nice and tight. You also want to keep those hips down nice and low. That's perfect. Next up, he's going to go back to his upper body stuff. It's going to be push-ups on the ground. Keep his core nice and tight. Squeeze his glutes. He's gonna come all the way down, full extension all the way up. Think of this as a moving plank. Good. Next up, he's gonna have a Renegade row. This is his pairing with his chest muscles that he just worked. So, Renegade row, his hands are gonna be close together, feet are nice and wide, allowing for a strong, stable base. He's not gonna let his hips rock at all. He's gonna squeeze his glutes nice and tight. Good. Bring those dumbbells all the way to the side of your rib cage. Try not to let your body rock at all when you do this. Good. Next up is going to be a sumo squat to upright row. Sumo squat just means you have a wider stance, real wide stance. You're going to put those dumbbells in the middle. Chest is up, nice and tall. He's going to drop those hips down. He's going to pull up, elbows come to the sky, hands come to his chin. Pull up nice and high. Good. Squat down nice and low, pulling straight up into the skies. This is a sumo squat to upright row. Next up is going to be out to ups. He's going to be laying on the ground. He's going to kick his legs out, tuck them in, and then shoot them up in the air. Good. This is an out to up. Think of this as like the intermission for what he just did. Total body exercise. This is his little break. Out to up. Good. You want to shoot those hips up high in the air. Bring those hips way up. Good. Next up is going to be dumbbell squats with a jump. So squat down nice and low. Explode off the ground. Keep that chest up. Drop those hips down. Have those feet leave the ground. Good. Next up is going to be alternating walking lunge, forward motion. Good. He's going to step forward, keep that torso straight up and down. Drop that back knee nice and low. 90-degree angles at both knees when you step out. Back knee is a 90 degree, front knee is a 90 degree. Good. Last exercise out of the 15 is a feet to hand floor jump. Hands are gonna be on the ground. You're gonna be in a push-up position. You can jump those feet forward and wide, and then you jump them back together, forward and wide. You're using your core to pull yourself up, pull your legs up. It's kind of like a stationary V-up with your hands on the ground, and you're having your legs come up and meet you by using your core to pull up. And that's it. Trainer Kyle with the Triple C's workout. Compound supersets, compound exercises, followed by core. How are you feeling?
It's an art, brother.
There you go, baby. Hit school. There's your homework.